Hi everyone. I hadn't planned on making a video today. I've got sinus issues going on right now. But I found this website, NotSoSafe.org. It's essentially a website meant to say that was built to say that electronic cigarettes and vaping is bad for you. Okay, fine, not a problem. I actually hadn't seen this one yet, and I hadn't seen the study that they are quoting either. But I wanted to go over a few things I found on the website. The first one is this website was put together by the Orange County Department of Education in partnership with the Orange County Healthcare Agency and the Orange County Sheriff's Department, with funding from the California Department of Education. My first question is, why is the Department of Education spending money on websites about vaping? Just something to think about. The study that they're quoting, sorry, my computer's just on my lap, so bear with me, is levels of selected carcinogens, intoxicants, and vapor from electronic cigarettes, that was published in Tobacco Control on March 6th of 2013. It actually took me a little bit to find this piece of research. It didn't show up in my school's library. I'm an online student, so I have access to all of the articles in the library online. So I looked for it there and I couldn't find it. But I was able to find it via Google Scholar. I'll put a link in the description if you want to look over it. But the first thing I wanted to know was what juices did they use to do this study with? You know, I know a lot of us vapors, we use juice from the United States. A, it's cheaper, and B, we trust the quality more. And that's if you don't make your own. Right now I'm making my own, so to each their own. But the juices they used were all Polish brands. Some of these I've never even heard of. I'll list them off. One was Joy, Janity. They had two from Janity, one from DSE, one from Trendy, one from Nicor, one from Mild, one from Colonist, one from Premium, one from ESIS, it's ECIS, one from Decang, and one from Intellisig. The only one that I've heard of out of all of those is Decang. If you have heard of those, let me know, because I want to kind of get an idea of who actually uses these. But yeah, so that was my first indicator of, well, but okay, we know that in other countries quality control is not as strict when it comes to juice making, i.e. China. You know, we kind of know that already. But I also wanted to see who funded this. And this paper, I actually have to give them credit. They actually put who their funding was by and the competing interests in the actual paper. So, you know, that was nice. I didn't have to really search for that. But the study was conducted while the first author was at Medical University of Silesia, Poland, and was supported by the Ministry of Science and Higher Education of Poland under grant number yada yada yada. The study sponsor had no involvement in the study design, collection, analysis, and interpretation of data, the writing or the manuscript, or the decision to submit to the manuscript for publication. Competing interests. MLG received research funding from Pfizer, manufacturer of stop smoking medication, and is currently funded by the UK Centre for Tobacco Control Studies, UK Public Health Centre of Excellence. Receives its funding from the Economic and Social Research Council, the British Heart Foundation, Cancer Research UK, National Institute for Health Research, and Medical Research Council. Dr. Benowitz, who was one of the authors, is a consultant for several companies that market smoking cessation medications and has been a paid expert in litigation against tobacco companies. The other authors declare they have no actual or potential competing financial interests. Okay, so now that we've got all of that out of the way, basically what all of that means is that I don't put much stock in this video. You know, one of the authors, well, actually, main author, is funded by a tobacco control company, or I'm sorry, is actually an expert. Sorry about those air quotes. He probably is an expert, but he's an expert that's been paid to speak at trials against tobacco companies. So my first thought is he really unbiased? And my conclusion is no, he's not. So when it comes to the validity of the study, the validity of the website, I don't give it much credence. You know, from the top down, everything's kind of wonky. I mean, hold on. My conclusion is that none of this fits together. You know, just who funded the website, the juice they used, the competing interests are very strong. We have known for a while that drug manufacturers definitely don't like e-cigarettes because we're cutting into their profits. You know, people are seeing, oh, well, I can do this as opposed to this. Like, I don't know if anyone else saw it, there was a Subway sign that talked about don't vape, quit, and it had the Nicotrol inhaler. Yeah, we have the same ingredients in our juice that has, plus they've got like 10 other ingredients. So, But anytime you see something like this, don't go balls to the wall and decry that it's fake, that it's not right. Do your research. Read the study if you can find it. Look at who's funding it. And then make an educated decision. That would be my advice to the vape community, because if you continually go balls to the wall and discredit any study that says anything negative about e-cigarettes, it doesn't look good on our community. It looks like we're so... I mean, we almost look brainwashed when we do that. And just be smart. That's all I've really got for right now. I will post this and then I'm going to bed. So, night everyone.